And welcome to part 2. Hopefully I can be as energetic as yesterday, but probably not. I want to die today. I woke up at like 5 AM with such bad heartburn that I was just puking my brains out, so that was a good way to start the day. But I'll do my best. How's that different from any day? Start building credit as early as possible. That is a good tip. So how you guys doing? Welcome back, yo. You guys ready for more of this? More of this shit. I'm ready. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail.
I'm big.
I'm trying to read something, Joe. Stream Daddy has given me almost 3 Twitch babies now. Ooh, baby. Joe, thank you for the 25-month resub. What a baller. Shot caller. Thank you, man. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. There's no, hyphens. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Is Noah over? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Alright.
Oh, immediately Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? Oh shit, look, everything is so purple. I love it. What? Oh right, because she's a photographer. That makes sense. I mean, if you're busy, I could go back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me as she spits out a piece of envelope. You're wasting perfectly good food. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh? I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student, you nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. Luckily, I don't seem to work, so I have all the money in the world. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. She has broken the 1-hug limit of the day. I scold her. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. As long as it's under $5 because I gotta pay for your school. Wherever? Oh god. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. This is my daughter. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass. Forgot your character was fucking Snoop Toriyama? No, it's me, but with Goku Black Super Saiyan Rose hair. Came as soon as I read the notification. What's up, Queen Leo? We sit on a patch of grass apparently, and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. That's what I'm supposed to do to Hugo. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Oh shit. Can I come? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about it. Yeah, but I wish she wouldn't get in. Get it? What? Do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one? Oh, they let you... Okay, I read that wrong. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake, or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. Queen Leo, I've been alright. How about you? Yeah, free plus the cost of 4 years of tuition. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back, and then on the head. I forget she's not an animal, but in fact my daughter. I feel like a doofus. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? Ugh, there's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. See you never. Don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. She's 18. She's well over... She doesn't care about me anymore. My eyes immediately well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Oh, God. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. So where's all the penis?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Yeah, I do. How do I... Oh, what's she saying? Hi, Shizu. It's me, your dear old friend from way back in the day. Dad Manda. I'm delighted to see you signed up for Dadbook. They've recently added this exciting new messenger service, so you may find yourself receiving messages from other dads like myself. Take care not to miss them. Amanda, is that you? What are you doing in Dadbook? Why, Shizu, I never. We've known each other since business school. How could you possibly confuse me for your amazing and talented and easy to buy things for daughter? Though I am, of course, flattered. You should buy Amanda more things. Amanda, you know I didn't go to business school. I barely even managed to get my degree. Wait. No. Wow. I didn't say that. You never heard that. This is gold. I was a great student, I swear. I graduated at the top of my class because I worked hard and ate all my vegetables. Totally holding on to this for later. Wait, do you even remember what I majored in? I declined to comment. Cool. Very cool. Bye-bye. What's this? Shizu, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others, but you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good, me. Buy that ice cream. Oh, but what about the guys? Oh shit, did I just get myself ice cream and ignore all the men? Uh-oh. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully planned to eat directly from the tub. Fuck. That explains a lot about you, Shiz. Yeah. Yeah. And Queen Leo, that is awesome. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio? Oh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. This little fucker. The door handles look like he's got antenna. Ernest? You're cool, right? I'm cool. Cool, but I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just has to click for blue Cran-Rosapple Vortex. You'll know what it is. pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for blue craze and void starer, but I can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet's cough syrup and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. Is it Wolverine? I glance out the window. What? Wild to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second. That's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of a squad car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. My daughter goes to school with him. I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street and toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, a good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father? Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for... Sir, I could leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grunt from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. BJ with the 4-month resub. Thank you very much, my dude. What's up? How's it going? Thank you. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Shizu, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure. Oh. Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is the thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad. Oh. Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket, I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Oh. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda. I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Shizu. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Hey. We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes and cereal anymore. Catch you round, Shizu. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Yo, this guy's fucking cool, bro. Smell you later. Never mind, he's not cool. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home ready to spend the rest of the night with my 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda. Messiah, you right. Time to fuck Robert. Everybody.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Let's do Hugo first. Okay, so he's got 1 heart. Message. Oh, whoops. Message. How do I message you? There. Always bring a war chest. What the hell? Okay. Dude, my throat is torn apart from all that puking. Is it gonna load? Did I break the game? I should take Hugo up on his offer to hang out. I had a lot of fun with him at the aquarium. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Hey, still want a... oh yeah, still want a cheese board? Hugo responds within a few minutes. Colin's still being a humongous shithead. He won't stop sending the same picture of Jackie Chan in a mesh shirt to the printer, and it's a nice picture, but it's wasting all my paper. Whoops, sorry, meant that for another teacher. But seriously, he's insufferable. There's pictures of Jackie Chan everywhere. Save a couple for me, my Jackie... okay. Save a couple for me. My Jackie Chan scrapbook is a little light on content, and I think this would really round it out. Ha! Let me get back to you after class ends. I stand up from the computer and stretch. Well, guess there's only one thing to do now. Dad nap. Hop on the couch and turn on some Antiques Road Warrior for a background noise. I got this ornate cabinet from a yard sale for $5 in 1982. To be told that it once belonged to a Confederate general is a huge surprise. This will feed my tribe for weeks. I really like the way the appraiser's voice echoes through the mouthpiece of his leather armor / bondage gear. Maybe this is what that ASMR thing Amanda keeps telling me about. I drift off to sleep. Okay then. What's up, Joe? Hey, sorry about that. Colin's in the principal's office now. He says he knows Jackie Chan personally and that Jackie won't be happy to hear this. I'm jolted awake by a Dadbook message from Hugo. Wow. I get off work in a little while and I continue to be very serious about the cheese boards. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so am I. Hugo and I work out the details and I'm all set to meet him in a few hours. Shiz, I'd sleep at an angle tonight. Guy I went to college with had bad heartburn and had the head of his bed propped up about 6 inches higher than the foot of it because of acid reflux. Stop the burn and puking. Huh. Oh, he was puking too? From it? Have acid reflux, can confirm. Good to know. I'll try that. I tend to try to not put my pillows too high because then it jams my neck, but I'll try. Amanda walks in the door just as I'm about to leave. Thanks for the tip, by the way. I would prefer to not be throwing up at 5 AM today and tearing my throat apart. And chat, because I love you, the first thing I thought was, oh man, it is going to be hard to stream. Sleeping with your body slightly angled downward. Oh, downward. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Keeps the acid from rising in your throat. Huh. Human body is a disaster. Amanda walks to the door just as I'm about to leave. What's up, Buttercup? Just getting home from school? Where are you going? Oh, I have a meeting with the board. The board? A cheese board is what I meant. I'm getting cheese with your teacher. Will you be able to fend for yourself until dinner time? Yeah, I'll live, but only if you could talk to him into going easy on me for the final. Sorry, buddy, that ball's in your court. What's in my court, you ask? His balls. Just a variety of delicious cheeses, meats, and their accompanying crackers. Maybe some olives, a little bit of fig jam. Yes, I get it. You're excited about the cheese. Sweetie, you'll get it one day. But now I gotta go see a man about some manchego. Please leave. Don't just put the pillows under your head. That will fuck your neck. Put one under your shoulders. I know, dude. I take Nexium every day as soon as I wake up. I haven't had heartburn in years. I've only had it a few times, and it's never made me, like, puke. But good to know. I walk into a quaint French diner, and Hugo waves me down to a booth in the corner. He looks pretty tired. Long day? Every day is a long day when you teach middle schoolers. Oh. It throws me off every time. Colin started a gambling ring. The pictures of Jackie Chan were just a cover. He's bartering in those little rubber band bracelets that are also shapes. Is that the ones that parents think mean sex stuff? Those ones, yeah. But the reports are just sensationalist news media capitalizing on the fears of suburban parents as usual. Why am I so confused by what's happening? At least I hope. Yikes. Hey. Right now I'm very ready for some fine wine and some delicious cheese. A waitress stops by and takes our order for the biggest cheese plate you have. For the love of God, just please put the cheese in my mouth, and recommends us some wine. Do you two want a scorecard for trivia? There's trivia? Yep, we're starting in a few minutes. Pretty much everyone here is playing.
Oh.
Okay, so everybody in chat, I forget that you guys are like old as fuck like me. Everybody here's got heartburn and shit. I used to literally have to sleep in a near sitting position because I would wake up puking stomach acid. Damn. I have a high acid content in my stomach, so I got a Prilosec. Damn, boy. We'd love to play, right, Shizu? Yeah, sure. The waitress hands us a scorecard and a few pencils before leaving. I might not help be much help here. I'm not very good at being smart, I guess. Come on, I doubt it'll be too hard. Oh shit! Oh shit! Shizu! I turn to see Matt and Brian here with their daughters, looking like they're ready for trivia. They come up to our table to greet us. Hey guys, you all here for the old question and answers game? Yep, we come here every week, but Brian and Daisy carry the team. Karam and Sita and I are just here for the cheese. Provolone 2, Lost in New York, have been reigning champions for the last month. Man, Brian's great at trivia too. That raises the stakes. Great name though. Solid team name. That's Karam and Sita's claim to fame. It hurts me how good I am at puns. Like father, like daughter.
Hey.
You guys gonna try to give us a run for our money? We'll see what we can do. We're just here for the cheese too. We'll see what we can do to not hurt your feelings too bad. I will destroy you. I will destroy you. I will raise your homesteads and burn your crops, salting the earth in my wake. You'll look up to the sky and ask an uncaring God why you have been forsaken. You will hear nothing in return.
Oh no.
Oh shit, are we still talking about trivia? Shit! Hugo didn't like that. Oh no. I don't know, Brian, are we? We'll have to think up a good team name, but I think this will be fun. Good luck. Brian, Matt and their daughters head back to their table. Well, I guess we need a name. Got any good ideas? Easy, breezy, beautiful. Vardy like it's 1999. Real monsters. Craigslist Swiss connections. Hicks, you're not even 25? Oh my god. I love all of these. Let's go easy, breezy, beautiful. I can't even drink. Oh my god. Easy, breezy, beautiful. That'll do just nicely. The waitress comes by with our cheese board and we revel in its glory. Already I can see a piece of cheddar with my name on it. I pair it with some strawberry preserves and slide into dairy-induced ecstasy. There's such a fine variety of cheese and charcuterie that I'm positively overwhelmed. A quick dip into the seasoned nuts, a slice of savory yet salty Gouda, or perhaps a focaccia fuck out of here crisp, topped with honey and goat cheese. I'm so happy. Hugo raises his glass at me. Cheers to cheese. Hey, hey. A middle-aged man in a backwards baseball cap, sunglasses, and cargo shorts jogs out the back with the frenetic energy of a radio DJ. Oh god. Everybody ready for some trivia? The restaurant cheers. Oh man, looks like everyone's really into this. That's what I like to hear. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Quizmaster Quinn. My actual name's Richard. I just like alliteration. More cheers.
Sad Master Quinn.
Say Sad Master Quinn. I see some of you brought your children here tonight. That's cool. My children won't speak to me. I'm just joking around. Classic Quizmaster Quinn humor. It's actually my wife that won't speak to me. She doesn't want kids. Let's get into some questions. The first category is literature. Excellent. You know who loved literature? My dead father. I looked up to him so much. Jesus Christ, dude. More jokes. Classic Quizmaster quips. Just trying to keep it light here, folks. Just like I thought my wife was the light of my life. You got this literature stuff, right? Does Franz Kafka have an irrational fear of one day waking up as a large, grotesque, insect-like creature? Yes? This is the continent that encompasses the realms of Gondor, Rohan, Mordor, and Lothlorien. Other notable sites include Isengard, the Mirkwood, and Rivendell. What is the elvish name for this continent? Andor Hoth? Or no, Lemuria? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. Endor and Hoth are obviously from Star Trek.
Wrong answer.
Fuck, who was the writer that created Tarzan and John Carter of Mars?
Wrongo.
Edmond Dantes is better known as this man.
Correct.
Smartest man alive. The Quizmaster walks around the room. I think he's doing crowd work. He stops by mine and Hugo's table. Whoa, nice cheese plate you got there. Thank you. How's that cheese tasting, big guy? Good. Haha, great. Cheese used to be my favorite food, but I developed a lactose intolerance later in life. I'm sorry to hear that. I also developed clinical depression. Oh. But people don't tell you to just get over your lactose intolerance, right? Nobody's like, have you tried exercise to get rid of your debilitating dairy allergy? Or you just need to choose to not let your throat close up when you eat brie. Anything? Quinn, you good? You need to talk about it, bro? Does that scan? I'm trying to workshop my routine here. He wanders off to another table. Who wants to start the next round? More cheers from the audience. The next round is cinema. Oh man, I love movies. Sometimes I'll retreat into them for days on end because obsessing over a fictional universe is easier than engaging with my real emotions and problems. Holy shit. Frodo Baggins, am I right? Is he okay? I think it's just his character, I hope? How's your cinema? It's like DDA telling me to just be happy to cure my depression. Yeah, just don't be depressed, forehead. Spotty, I don't know a lot about movies, but if there are any questions about bad horror movies, I can be of service. That's an interesting one. Oh. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. In Return of the Jedi, what does Luke ask Leia if she remembers? Their promise?
Wrongo.
Ah, fuck. What entertainer makes a fourth wall breaking appearance in the film Gremlins 2? I don't remember at all.
Incorrect.
Fuck, which one of these 80s horror movies what? One of these 80s horror movies does not feature an Indian burial ground as part of its setting. Fuck me, seems like we're doing pretty well, but we're neck and neck with Brian and Matt. Those guys are pros. Did they answer anything right? Eternal, thank you for the 100 biddies. Thank you. Was it their mother? I don't remember, man. I don't remember yesterday. Look over to the table and give them a friendly but competitive nod. I lock eyes with Brian. He gets a much sterner nod. And the next category is wrestling. Okay, we're totally boned. Hugo grabs my arm. Wait, I got this. Huh? Man, you know who I would want to wrestle with? Literally anyone. I crave human interaction. Please put me in a chokehold. Yeah, fucking choke me. Choke me, daddy. Please, it has been so long since I've been held. Go away, Quinn. I can only process my emotions by making chokes out of them.
That's the good stuff.
Let's start the quiz. Remember that this is the lightning round. The first people to answer it get the points. I look over to Hugo. He's focused. He's in it to win it. Question 1. This was the original name of Stone Cold Steve Austin in his debut for the WWE. Hugo's hand shoots up. Yes, the enthusiastic one over there. Steve Austin debuted as the Ringmaster. That is correct. Points to Easy, Breezy, Beautiful. Next question. This city was the location for the first ever WrestleMania. Hugo's hand shoots up again. Yes, the one who looks like he has known the answer for his entire life. The first WrestleMania was held in New York at Madison Square Garden in 1985.
Correct.
Another correct answer for Easy, Breezy, Beautiful. Hugo's destroying these questions. He's so passionate about this. I've never seen him act like this before. It's honestly kind of hot. Yeah, it is. Okay. Ooh, a tough one. This title match went down in history as the shortest match at WrestleMania to date. Hugo jumps up more excited than I've ever seen him. Chavo versus Kane. Ooh, sorry, Bucko, but that is incorrect. The answer is actually Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus at WrestleMania 28. No, that's absolutely wrong. That's absolutely wrong. The real record is Chavo Guerrero versus Kane, WrestleMania 24, March 30th, 2008. Kane took down Chavo with one choke slam and pinned him for the 3 count. I will not stand for this travesty.
I'm so sad.
Hey man, I'm just reading from the card here. I don't actually write these. Well, you're still wrong. What are you, my ex-wife? The crowd erupts in laughter. Hugo blushes. He retreats back into his chair. Fine. Wow, Hugo seemed really fired up about that. Where did he get this encyclopedic knowledge of wrestling? How do you know so much about wrestling? Oh, you just pick stuff up. Also, it's just men, big muscular men greased up in tights and Speedos. Come on. That sounds suspect, but was he a wrestler? That sounds suspect, but it seems like he doesn't want to talk about it. I turn my attention back to the Quizmaster. Alright. It looks like we're down to the final category, and it's a close one between Provolone 2, Lost in New York. Brian and Matt high five. And easy breezy beautiful. Hugo and I high five. We look over to Brian and Matt. Carmencita and Daisy all playfully give us thumbs down and stick their tongues out. I cut their tongues off. Because I don't fucking play. I eat a big chunk of cheddar without breaking eye contact to show them just how serious I am. The final category is cool animals. Animals, huh? I never could take care of another living thing. Hell, I could barely take care of myself. I'm falling apart. Anyway, here's the questions. The Canary Islands were named after what kind of animal? I don't want to hear shit about Dream Daddy 2 till Dream Daddy 1 is on Xbox. Speaking of that, chat, Lethal League Blaze comes out July 12th, and I got it sent today. So, we will be streaming that. But the Messenger gets its free DLC on the 11th, so I'll be streaming that first. If I could do that in one night, then we'll do Lethal League on the next day. But we'll do Messenger first, then Lethal League. But fun fact for those that didn't know, I was the first person to get all the achievements on Xbox in Lethal League. Because I knew something was fishy when I saw the 100 games played achievement, and it was actually 1,000. And I was the only person dumb enough to grind 1,000 games, get the achievement, be the first to complete it, and it looks like there's another one on this motherfucker. So yeah, if I really cared about being first, I could start it now, but I don't care, so we'll play it next week. Yeah. Birds. Canary.
Wrong.
What? Canary Islands aren't named after birds? Aren't canaries birds? What? That was the last animal that appears in the dictionary. Yamama. Zebra, zebu, a type of American evil or a zonkey? This sounds fake, so...
Wrongo.
What mammal has the thickest concentration of fur in nature? Canadian beaver, duck-billed platypus, polar bear, or otter? I don't know, so let's just rep our boy Max, a platypus.
Incorrect.
I fucking suck at trivia. Yeah, Wolf on the 26th, hell yeah, baby. And that's basically it for July. That's all I have written down. I have this, Messenger, Lethal League, Blaze, and Wolfenstein. Alright, I'm just gonna come around and collect your scorecards and we'll see who came out on top. I literally got everything wrong. Remember, the winning team gets a $25 gift certificate to Phil's Auto Care. If you need a car part, Phil's will fulfill all your needs. I'm gonna shoot his fucking store up. Everyone oohs and ahs. God, I want that gift card. The Quizmaster goes in the back to tally up the score. I pick out what's left of our cheese plate. There's a bite of brie here that tastes... sorry, absolutely divine on a cracker with a little bit of honey and dried apricot. So what are your plans after our big win? I'll probably retire, take a medicine somewhere tropical, drink something out of a coconut. Always wanted to do that. What about you? If that guy's name is Phil McCracken. In this game? Maybe. Probably take my winnings to Colin's gambling ring. Bet it all on black. Walk out of there with more rubber bands in the shape of animals than I know what to do with. Bold, but I like your style.
Oh.
You want the last piece of Avarte? No, that's all you. Fucking Havarti and party. I always say. You definitely earned it. After a couple of... Well, he's the only one that got a correct answer, so he did. After a couple of minutes, the Quizmaster jogs back into the room. Everyone immediately quiets down, waiting with bated breath for the results. Who will win the coveted gift card? Find out next stream. Thanks for hanging. I'll be back tomorrow. Really hope it's us. Hey everybody, we've had a great night, lots of goofs, lots of laughs, a little bit of light crying in the back, but that's neither here nor there. It was a close game, but the winner of tonight's trivia contest is... Provolone 2 lost in New York. Come on down and get your gift card for Phil's Auto Care. We're Phil nominal sir. Fuck off.
My feelings hurt.
God, I can't do this anymore. Please just take the gift card. Brian and Matt run up to grab the coupon and bow to the roaring applause of the crowd. I do my best to convey to Hugo a sense of appreciation for his hard work at trivia with only eyebrow raises and a shoulder shrug. God damn it. If only I wasn't such a stupid idiot, we would have won, Chad. It was all my fault. Hugo did all the heavy lifting.
Ah.
We'll get them next time, Shizu. They haven't heard the last of Easy Breezy Beautiful. Hugo and I walked back towards our cul-de-sac full of cheese and a sense of defeat. Brian's good, but I saw some tactical weaknesses there, which I think we could exploit for the next trivia night.
Oh.
Fun fact, Cardi B's name is short for cardiovascular bronchitis. Oh my god. Nice. He seemed weak on literature. I think if we could establish ourselves early on, it would hurt team morale. Maybe it would get them more focused on the cheese than winning. You're right. Next time, we'll be prepared. Shame about that one wrestling question, though.
I don't know.
I'm not kidding. I plan to write a strongly worded letter to whoever employed that man. Come on, there's got to be a story there. What do you mean? You didn't even stop to think. You pulled that wrestling knowledge out like you were at the ring. You were there at the ring yourself. Oh, it's just stuff I know. Hugo, I figured you'd be better at lying after dealing with every kid in school for as long as you have. It's embarrassing. You know what's actually embarrassing? Not being able to explain basic algebra to your daughter. You know what's definitely not embarrassing? Knowing stuff about wrestling. Hugo sighs.
Oh.
Look at all the eggplants! That was an eggplant explosion! Thought it was short for cardigan backyardigan? Nice. Alright. If you really want to know, just follow me. Hugo leads me to his house at the edge of the cul-de-sac. We step inside and his house is exactly what I expected it to be. Neat and filled top to bottom with books and art. I thought it was short for fucking awful musician. Yeah, musician. That's what she is. Did you ever see that comic where a guy is like, oh, I stepped in shit, and then he looks on the bottom of his shoe and it just says Cardi B? Yeah, books and stuff. Yeah, look how clean it is. I really like this place.
Hey.
Welcome to my home. Sorry it's so messy. His house is actually spotless. I follow him down a hallway. What are we doing? Hugo opens the door and ushers me inside. It's pitch black. He closes the door behind us. Is it a wrestling ring? Oh, Hugo flips a switch and I finally understand. Curio cabinets packed with in-box wrestling action figures line the walls along with posters, cardboard cutouts, and every piece of wrestling memorabilia imaginable. A giant widescreen TV sits on a decked-out media stand. Oh shit, character development. I'm speechless. Did you see the bulge? Oh. I look over at Hugo, who's hovering by the door, doing everything to avoid eye contact. It's, this is really embarrassing. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Wow, not a lot of people have seen this, huh? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. Are you kidding? Look at all this stuff. This must have taken you forever to collect. Can I touch this? Go ahead. Look at the bulge. Well, I pick up one of his replica championship belts and toss it over my shoulder. Touch it, Daddy. Do you smell what I am cooking? Oh God. I think the line is... Oh, here we go. It's meatballs. Sorry, I don't watch a lot of wrestling. I just think it's so cool how passionate you are about this. Oh, yeah, I am, really like wrestling. He's blushing so hard right now. Hugo, you bought the wrong kind of pizza rolls again. Looks like Ernest just got home. He's yelling in from the hallway. I can see Hugo immediately deflate. I told you, those pizza rolls have less sodium. I just want you to be healthy, son. Ernest comes into Hugo's wrestling room and looks around with disgust. He notices me and scoffs. I thought nobody was allowed in your precious wrestling room. I never said that. I just said you're not allowed to take the action figures out of their boxes and pose them so that they're having sex with each other. Ernest gets flustered. Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna go throw eggs at stuff. Have fun with your stupid wrestling crap. Ernest leaves, then a moment later pops his head back in the room. And your stupid friend. Yo, fuck you. Little shit. Ernest storms back out of the room. I hear a door slam. Hugo wearily runs his hand through his hair. Sorry about him. And sorry that I have to keep apologizing about him. He's just going through a phase, I guess. I try so hard to impress him, but it's obvious that no matter what I do, he hates me. Ernest has a thing against authority figures, and you don't get much more authoritative than a teacher dad. My ex, he gets to be the fun weekend dad, and I'm just Hugo, who makes Ernest eat his vegetables and turn his homework in on time. Hey, you love him and you're looking out for his best interests. Take it from one dad to another, someday he'll come to appreciate you. Maybe not someday soon, but someday. I hope so. Thanks for letting me vent. Hugo glances at his watch. Suppose it's getting kinda late. Let's do trivia again sometime soon? I would absolutely love to. I start to leave. And hey, Thanks for showing me your wrestling stuff. Maybe you could tell me some more about it next time. Hugo smiles.
Oh.
That would be amazing. I'll catch you around. Dog, your son just left. The house is all... It only takes me a minute to walk back home. Amanda is sitting on the couch reading a book about female photographers. Wow, I thought you didn't like reading. I don't. This book is all pictures. And even then, my patience is being tried.
Dad.
Did you get to eat all of the cheese your little heart desired? I'm a happy little cheese monster. But I made sure to leave room for dinner. Who wants breakfast for dinner?
Alright.
Hash browns. Okay. Toast dipped in egg. Alright. Blueberry pancakes. Well, only if you'll help me make them. You know I'm the world's best blueberry sprinkler, and I'm also totally amazing at heating up the maple syrup in the microwave. Now tell me all about that cheese board. Amanda and I spend the evening cooking an elaborate breakfast with everything we can find inside of the fridge. I tell her all about the trivia, but leave out the parts about Hugo being into wrestling. I figure she would probably find some nefarious way to use that information for a better grade. I'm a cheese monster, a dick cheese monster? Oh my god.
That was exemplary.
Is A as good as it gets, or is there S? Sex. For sexy date. Or smegma. Smegma. Eat a balanced meal every day that includes vegetables, fruit, and proteins. Run through the finish line. I do literally none of these things. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I'll leave her alone. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I try to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Jesus fucking Christ, okay. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. I was surprised at how much like character development and stuff there is in this. I thought it was just going to be like pure memes. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse, but I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. If I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around Saturday and had to start over and... Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh my god. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. Your character development isn't the only thing that's deep. Amazing. So it's really stupid. What is this whole thing? I know I've been really weird lately and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. Fuck. Is it R or P? Here's what we're gonna do. The best friend? You got it, wow, proud of you. Hell yeah, I listen.
Ah.
Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's. On the same night, they all told me they were busy studying for the calc algebra final, I guess? Yikes. That's gonna be a fucking yikes for me, dog. So another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's the thing. But, whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos, without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and then I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? Oh no. But then they kiss. Oh, fuck. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace, nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? Gossipy one? I know.
Huh.
Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a long, super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. What did she say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, I think that's a plane. Either it's a plane or I'm getting bombed. I don't know. If the stream cuts out, it was real. I hear nothing. That's because I have good filters and stuff on. It looks like you're gonna have to kill some fucking punk ass kids for your daughter, Shiz. That's why I don't ever want a daughter. I'm gonna be bleeding knuckles every fucking day, dude. You know what? Let me just read it to you. Also, kids are terrible. And people are terrible. So making more kids and more people, terrible. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Have a daughter that's asexual, solves a lot of problems. Oh. Okay. Bleeding knuckles does he know the way. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. As if I wasn't her age at some point? Come on, man, what are you doing? This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive.
Oh no.
They were dating in secret for like months. Oh, fuck, dude. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay, and then she left me on red, and then... Wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat and that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody's dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. That happened to me in grade 6 after I beat a kid up. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah, I'm just upset that she lied to me for so long. Amanda stabs at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why did the music stop? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? I don't know. Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time? Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. Oh, man. Joe. Amazing. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friendships last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. Because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I'll look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
She said it with her voice. I'm not used to feeling emotions.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Maybe that's why I had heartburn and puked. I'm not used to feeling anything. Alright, Craig messaged me. What's up, Craig? Hey, buddy, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for dinner, and I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known the guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him, and I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Would you please come with me? What, shout out to the just jizzing on his face. Is that a magnifying glass on eggs? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Oh god. Is he clapping my nut juice out? Eat that dinner. Don't eat too close to your bedtime. I literally, like, every night eat then go right to bed. I know it's terrible, but I'm hungry after I stream. Sounds like a clown, Charlie Brown. Yep. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? They just want to fuck, dude, you stupid idiot. I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoia spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand.
Hey!
Shizu! Boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar? I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with them. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. You start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook about after you learn those two first. Does anybody... Stupid question. Do people still like iron shirts? Like, unless they're like dress shirts? I don't think I've ever ironed anything. Although now that I say that, I should probably wash and dry my green screen and iron it. I mean, it looks fine, but there's wrinkles in it and shit. Ironing is horse shit. It just seems like it's a very time-consuming thing that really just is not worth it. Like cooking. Cooking for 3 hours to eat for 10 minutes. One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can.
Oh.
I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if you were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. What the fuck? I iron every day? What? I've only ironed one shirt that I used for a wedding. Tony Stark irons all his suits. Oh my god. Amazing. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is that Robert actually did it. I had to for my previous job. Not anymore. Huh. True, maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back. Maybe it's just because I wear t-shirts literally every day. Oh. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. It must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? Also, does he know I'm coming here? Dress shirt every day, man? Yeah, fair enough. I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second.
Oh.
This is uncharted territory, Shizu. What if he's the one making barking noises and there is no dog? Don't say that, we're not even inside yet.
Oh.
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me. Shizu, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
No.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not... No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up and guest her over. She'll calm down in a bit. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dogfighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I would probably have to take you both to the ER. Oh my god. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay. Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like osobuco. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leads in and whispers. Was the dogfighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Nice.
What's osobuco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Until I have osobuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Fuck.
Oh.
Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table, don't trust them, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat, maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite.
Nice.
Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Hey.
Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs where I could to scrape together some cash. One night I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and I realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from a busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good I kinda don't care. That's amazing. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. This also buko is screaming for itself. And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I mean lemonberry sabarin.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises. Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig.
Oh.
I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever sabarin was, Craig and I decided to head out. What's up, Chris? How's it going, man? Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company, especially if there's also buko involved. Yeah, so I really fucked that date up, huh?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Okay. I mean, obviously. Oh shit, you know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? I'm assuming that means it's a point of no return? Or something? Yeah, let's go out with Matt at least once first. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker. You can find me most days selling bean juice over a coffee spoon or hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. On a Friday night, you are most likely to perfect my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? Fine tunes to pass the days away. What are your turn-ons? Multi-instrumentalism. What did you want to be when you grew up? A barista, weirdly enough. What's your favorite movie genre? Shit with subtitles. What's your ideal date? We go to the animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. What do you never leave home without? My headphones, both in-ear and over-ear just in case. I spent a lot of time thinking about where did writing commas into song titles come from and where did it go? Did we all just agree that it's a bad idea? Let's go out with Matt at least once, and then Hugo's just gonna get fucking destroyed, dude. This guy sounds like a real cunt. No, this guy's awesome. You can save bookmarks directly to your desktop. Oh, word. Always carry a pocket knife. Fun story. I once carried a pocket knife that was like this big. It was like the mini ones, and I was taking the Greyhound back from Ottawa. From visiting my friend. It's like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I just happened to be in the line where they search everybody. And they find my tiny little knife. And I'm wearing a wife beater. So I'm like, cool, awesome. The fucking tattooed guy gets busted for a knife. Way to help the stereotype shiz. And for this tiny little thing, they were like, sir, we can't let you ride the bus with this on you. If you want to keep it, we have to put it in an envelope and put it under the bus and you could get it when you arrive at your destination. So they have like a fucking like 8.5 by 11 envelope. They put my tiny little fucking knife in it. Everybody's staring. I'm just like, God damn it. And then yeah, when we get there, I get my big ass envelope and just take my tiny little nothing knife. It's just like so dumb. Wasn't there a guy who stabbed a dude to death and ate his flesh on a Canadian bus? Ate his flesh. I thought he cut the guy's head off because his music was too loud. Canadians are pussies, by the way. Yeah, he thought his music was too loud, so he like cut his head off. A manila envelope? I don't know. I don't think it had salmonella. I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the At the barbecue, we should definitely hang soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Guardian. Want to come out? Sure. And I'll come to the show. What's the Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? While I'm thinking, another message pops up on the screen. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. Okay. I'll log off Dad Book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through memories of denim, jean jackets, and moral panic over teenagers turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, the other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envisioned all of the airbrushed vans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? I spend most of the day pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is gonna be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh god, I tried so hard to forget. Chris shaves soul patch. Oh my god. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so that you could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad, it was so much more than that and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those little drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your Trapper Keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should all be set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY gutter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Oh my god, amazing. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It became so much more than just counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into the mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it and definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then he forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. She went to a big time Rush featuring Snoop Dogg concert. I show up to the Coffee Spoon at 8 in what I hope is concert appropriate attire. I see Matt up front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Yo, honestly I love his outfit. I want it. Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I'm definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Well, it's been a while. What's up, Cully? How's it going, man? Oh man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for.
Hey.
Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams, cries? Yeah, I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one.
Hey.
Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Shizu, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Quick question.
Hey.
Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit they were into. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking never again. That's confusing.
Hey, yeah.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with a stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My waning youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of my mortality. What Wow, when were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is steampunk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? Oh my god, what is happening?
Hey.
That's my favorite thing to do. A couple other people notice that Matt's in the crowd and they yell hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all of these people. Oh, let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back where a couple of older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Oh yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's times like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. And then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. Oh, okay. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Ha, let's check out the merch. Yo, Derek with the host. Thanks, man. How's it going? How was, The Last of Us, I believe? Right? Dude, I love his shirt. If I still had a six-pack, I would totally rock a shirt like that and show off my tattooed stomach. But now I'm pregnant. Lots of story? Yeah. Sounds like Matt sucked a lot of dick in his past, and hopefully his future, bro. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in a corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all the gifts and accoutrements a discerning concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Tally ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I sense some hesitation in your voice, buddy. Let me assure you on my reputation as salesman of the highest caliber that this record cannot and will not let you down. Ask if he has the Knighton collection. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. The teen hops off his chair and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I figured I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. Do you do that thing where they high-five but also turn it into a hug? Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. What the fuck? Want to be my daddy? I heard 12-inch and now you have my attention. Have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud? That's Shizu. I thought I'd bring a concert pal. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is Shizu cool? Matt eyes me. I eye him back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude. I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to. Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, I slap at a bass. When are we starting our Witch House band? You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know Vacant Veil would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. These shirts are really nice. Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close. Oh, fuck. Why up close? Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and pick up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and his Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Damn, Daniel. Oh, no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the band starts playing the most cacophonous noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks. I put the earplugs in and whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. I love the screaming.
Hey.
Jesus, did that cellist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? You can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually, the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promise it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answer to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that. Let's grab another beer. Why is beer capitalized? The B. What? Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I ever going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt! Almost lost you, buddy. Whew! I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back toward the stage. I could feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. The people that were initially milling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup played their first song. How am I ever going to find Matt now? That tip number 4, stand up for yourself. Don't let anyone disrespect you. What you do when you don't have to... Okay. What the fuck? Is this gonna be a mini game? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Avoid those youths. Fuck. Fuck.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We
Ow.
worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
This is amazing. You're the heart, you fucking prick.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
It does sound like Danny,
Don't you
right?
think it's better than risking content ID? To you
Is it? No.
streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
I don't think so, actually.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
No, that's not Danny.
DVP.
Is this what happens when you choose a streamer thing? Maybe.
That's right. The
I'm trying not to
band's
talk
called
over it,
Pup
'cause this
and
is really
their song
funny.
called DVP. The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video.
How big is this place, by the way? This venue's
So
fucking
we
massive.
added the song that you're listening to right now.
Ow.
Don't you think it's better than risking content ID. To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
So is Pup an actual real band?
DVP. But really, Content ID demands a serious convo. But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no. This
Always
is
use a
the
coat of
dating
wax
sim
after a
about
wash?
Getting with dads, no less.
I'm finally able
God, how did we get here? What are we doing? What a mess.
Are you getting
What a
stopped?
mess. So we added the
Okay.
song
I'm
that
finally able to
you're
work my way through the crowd to where Matt
listening
originally
now.
was, but he's nowhere to be found.
Don't
Shoot, well I guess I should keep looking. I'm bumping from behind. I feel like the game is not... I'm bumped into from behind and I found myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running around in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, a youth shoulders himself into me and it keeps moving in a circle. Hey, I guess I'm moving in the circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is an ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me and I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me up back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Oh wow, it is an actual video. That's awesome. Matt throws his arm around me. We jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I didn't know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everyone cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Alright man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. We work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup put on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit.
Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. Cool vid. I'm guessing this is the song that would be playing if streamer mode wasn't on. Maybe. I'm going to open it and save it for later. Okay. Sorry if you just went deaf. I pressed pause and it didn't pause. Sorry. In before copyright ID. What's up, Achievement fan? How's it going? It's old retro games? Yeah. I hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me the t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Oh shit. Whoa, thanks man.
Hey.
Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. The youth will finally accept me. Amanda will love this. I'm never taking this off. I'll continually wear it until it's tattered and a little smelly so that I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey Matt. Hey, it's Pup. Oh shit. Hey dude, didn't realize you were here.
Hey.
I'm so glad I could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Oh.
Well, see you around. Oh fuck. Wait, you know Pup? Oh yeah, I met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Oh.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly realized just how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk to a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in a corner booth.
Hey.
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering toward me and there's nowhere to go.
Hey.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms and just like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all these amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa.
Oh man.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything.
Hey.
But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I got that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell it's been tough on the both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. That's really nice of you.
Oh.
Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Oh.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is that she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Fashion? Consumerism? Big budget remakes of foreign films? He likes what shit movies with subtitles, right? Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk to.
Hey, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses. Today was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Hey, yeah.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for tonight. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool! I walk into the house with my heart in my throat. But unfortunately, just my heart tonight. Amanda pops her head out of the room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool! You don't say. Matt thinks I'm cool. Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? Matt doesn't Pokemon battle you? First of all, how dare you? That show was a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay, Pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. That's funny. Date complete. God, that's loud. B.
Yeah, I'll give that record another spin. Why not?
B is for best.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh. Hey, Shiza, what are your feelings about poker? Beyond hardly knowing her. Poker? I hardly know her? Nice. There it is. Well, good talk. Wait, I actually like poker. I just saw the joke and I had to take the shot. Please, Matt, I'm a dad. I'm contractually obliged. No, I get that. Anyway, we've been playing weekly poker games and I figured I should send an invite your way. That sounds great. I love losing money. Cool, dude. See you soon. Lose that money. I'm Shizu Super Saiyan Rose. Yo, you already know. It's rude to ask people about their mysterious hand tattoos. Start building credit as early as possible. We'll do this date and then we'll do the third one with Hugo. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house. I put on my going out coat and walk over. Across the way I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey man. Crap, I should have brought something. No worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. Oh shit. Third date meets anus penetration. I'm hoping, man. And we gotta play again to fuck more dads. I'll see. Hopefully I can, like, bone everybody. When do we get to fuck, right? He's Hugo. So after this one. But yeah, hopefully it lets me bone everybody. Hopefully it doesn't just end, because I don't want to replay everything. How long have you guys been at this for? Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover around the patio, drinking beer and chatting. Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual. Shizu, glad you could make it. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like the old times. Craig's a resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? I'm still terrible at poker. My tell is a sustained childlike giggle. There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing? I'm giving back to the community. Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Oh, fuck. I want pigs in a blanket, not Craig. Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious. Everybody laughs. Let's just get the game going. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple of rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell, like Matt will scratch his ear. Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand. Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything, literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side. I too want pigs in a blanket now. Fuck. See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us as a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried. I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
Whoa!
What? Are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse? Speed? Tijuana Johnnies? I could get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designers, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. But someday. Oh, I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the goods. I dropped my phone in the toilet and this is a backup until I could get it replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. Pigs in a blankets? I don't know. But they're good. I think there might be cheese in them. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn. If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Briar and Hazel are a handful to say the least. Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change his diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby. There's just a lot of poop in my household right now. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night I walked in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked, but then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop?
Nice.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs and blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible. These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I can see it now. Pierce the Kale chips.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego. We all look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses. How's the shop nowadays? Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. If a man is looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively. Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide. Joseph has long since lost all his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards. So what's it going to take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got Lily's 18-year single blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral. Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his truck on the table. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out the ground. Nope. Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, bra guy. Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal. Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert puts his old workhorse up for his grabs, his only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How could he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. Great biceps, but it didn't last long though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gow in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything. Gone. Clothes. Money. Identification. You name it. I woke up in a ditch near Shaoshu Park and had to make my life new from there. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years I saw the greatest depths of human fear, loved deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting. Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. I fold. Everyone erupts. Fine, the whiskey is yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys? Next week. You got it. I'll be there. Sure thing. This has been a very relaxing and I sincerely doubt I will wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it tonight. Keep working on that poker face, Shizu. We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. God.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, we're going for it. Let's go for it. You know what they say about third dates? They get pretty serious. You might not have time to browse dad book for a while. Are you ready? Save and continue. Let's try to get them feet. Try to see them feet, baby. Suck them toes, baby. He was totally bluffing though, yeah? You think? He probably didn't even look at his cards. Ever think about that? Ever since the first night at Charcutie's Pies, Hugo and I have made a point out of weekly visits to Trivia Night. Easy, breezy, beautiful has come in first place ever since, despite Provolone 2 lost to New York's continual efforts to dethrone us. Can you reload the save if you want to fuck the other dads? I think so. And I don't know if I don't know if the game will just like end. We'll find out. I've been able to do a complete overhaul of the interior of my car thanks to all of the Phil's Auto Care gift cards we received. Air fresheners, car chargers, you name it. A man is riding in the lap of luxury. Aside from the trivia nights, I don't actually get to see Hugo a lot. The end of the school year is coming up and he seems to be having a lot of trouble dealing with the stress of teaching. I should do something nice for him. Maybe help him take his mind off of screaming teenagers. Books? He likes books, but I have no idea where to even start with that. He probably reads more books in a month than I've read in the past year. I know he's really into wrestling, but he's been reluctant to talk about it since he showed me his wrestling room. I know he's kind of shy about it, but maybe... Whatever, let's roll the dice. I think I have a plan. Hey, alright folks, looks like we finally have the points tallied and we're ready to announce our winner. You know who else is a winner? Me, because I've finally seen just how beautiful and loving my wife is. Oh, a few weeks ago, all of the regulars staged an intervention for Quizmaster Quinn. We sat down in a circle and told him that we wanted to see him better and love himself. He agreed to start going to couples therapy with his wife, and last time he told us that they adopted a dog together. Oh shit! I'll love you forever, my Quizmaster Queen. Amazing. I can't tell which version of Quizmaster Quinn I prefer. There were things to like and dislike about both, huh? And the winner is, for the 4th week in a row, Easy Breezy Beautiful.
Oh.
Hugo and I cheers our small slices of camembert, and I go up to accept our gift card along with an uncomfortably long hug from Quizmaster Quinn. May Easy Breezy Beautiful's reign be as long and wonderful as my marriage for my beautiful wife. We make our celebratory round of high fives to the rest of the teams and sit down to finish our cheese board, savoring every last bit of burrata with pesto and slices of tomato. Hey, I got a surprise for you. For me? Yes, and for once it isn't more cheese. Well, if you think you could somehow top that, be my guest. I pull out a book that I've been carefully hiding in one of my pockets and slide it over to Hugo. Oh. Hugo picks up the book and reads the title aloud. Harry Butts' Crapper Keeper? I wanted to get you a book, but I figured you probably already own every classical piece of literature, so I thought this would be fun. For when you're pooping.
Ah.
Hugo laughs. You should flip through it. Hugo looks up at me and raises an eyebrow. After flipping through a couple of pages, he finally comes across a small gift I strategically hid inside.
Yes.
You're kidding me. Hugo looks around, worried that he made a scene. He leans in. You're kidding me. Hugo pulls out the wrestling tickets I hid inside of the Crapper Keeper. This is to the World Federation of Wrestling's Power Slam series. You've been working so hard lately, I thought you'd like them. Like them?
Ah.
I love this, thank you. But wait, there's two? Yeah, I figured we could go together.
Huh?
You'd go with me? Heck yeah! I need you to explain the finer points of wrestling to me, though. Hugo gets up, walks around the table, and effortlessly picks me up in a big bear hug. Has he been this strong the whole time? Thank you. I let out a little squeak to sort of say you're welcome. It's the night. Oh my god. Pablo Escobar? Genuine Wrestle Boy? It's the night of the Power Slam. Hugo shows up at my doorstep in a loud, oversized wrestling tee. He's a little blushy and extremely cute. We drive about an hour to another city for the big event. Hugo spends the entire ride teaching me the basics of wrestling and the terminology I need to know. So, it's fake, right? Well, yes and no. While wrestling and the act of hurting another wrestler is fake, the work requires remarkable athleticism and oftentimes results in actual injury. Those people are getting hurt, sure, but not in the way we're led to believe. He definitely has the hair of a pro wrestler? Yeah. Historically, wrestling as we know it today was created by carnival workers to fix gambling, and the people who actually believed it to be real and would bet on these matches were called marks. That we know that is technically fake but still choose to suspend our disbelief makes us smarks. Smart marks. Okay. So, I should be watching this for the acrobatics? And the tension, and the drama, and even the storylines. I think that anything or anyone can tell a good story. You just have to look for the story. Even sometimes, like what we're about to experience, will tell a phenomenal, sometimes understated story despite a ridiculous premise. Wow.
Oh.
What? I just really wouldn't have pegged you for a huge wrestling fan. Nobody does. I get it. I'm the button-down teacher type. I like poetry and art history. I write dissertations on heavy tomes by Russian authors for fun. But I like wrestling. It's a big part of who I am because it's considered kind of lowbrow. I feel like I can't share it with anybody because they'll just make fun of me. Till now? Hugo smiles to himself. Till now. Hugo and I enter the stadium and are directed to the upper level. After grabbing some snacks, we make our way to the set of stairs. The further up we get, the more my heart sinks. I had thought we had gotten good seats, but by this point the ring looks like a postage stamp. We finally settle into our spots and wait for the match to start. I'm sorry, I thought I got us tickets on the lower level. I look over to Hugo, who apparently didn't even hear me. He's vibrating with excitement. This is so cool. I guess he doesn't mind. I have to admit, I've been too embarrassed to come to one of these since I was a kid. What's there to be embarrassed about? Everyone here loves wrestling. Plus, who are we even going to see that we know? We're like an hour out of Maple Bay. I guess you're right. So what do we have to look forward to tonight? Oh man, the lineup is stacked. All of these matches are going to be great, but the one I'm really looking forward to is the Eastern Dragons match. The Eastern Dragon? Yeah, he used to wrestle as Pablo Escobar, but I guess he eventually had to change it. Wrestler names are weird. He's actually an Iranian guy from Utah. Oh, so that's what your shirt's from. Yep, I've been following the guy since his debut in an indie wrestling league, and it's been amazing to see him rise through the ranks and into the professionals. Who's he up against? The corporate shill. Technique-wise, I don't think he's that good of a wrestler, and I don't even think the fans like him. Certainly an interesting character, though.
Yes.
Can't believe Ray took this VAA job with the amount of time he's had to say AH. Nice. Nice. Also, GG's Kaiser. GG's. Was it yeah, it was Kaiser. The Epic Troll. The stadium lights dim and the crowd starts screaming. Butt rock blast through the sound system and some pyrotechnics set off around the ring. Now you know that this was made by Game Grumps because it literally says butt rock. Ladies and gentlemen of the sold-out crowd in Mill Creek, Massachusetts, Jesus Christ, Mill Creek. Who's ready to power slam? Hugo and I scream. We watch two wrestlers, the Southern Dandy and Johnny Snowman, walk out to even more butt rock. The Southern Dandy mixes and drinks a mint julep in the ring before the match. The crowd eats it up. The Southern Dandy's from Maine. Is Johnny Snowman not from the North Pole? He's from Georgia, actually. After a long match, Johnny Snowman, who's dressed up like a muscular elf, does what Hugo calls a German suplex on the Southern Dandy. What did I just watch? I don't know what's happening, but this is amazing. Kill him, Johnny. Elbow the heck out of him, Johnny. Show that Southern Dandy some North Pole manners. Johnny Snowman does indeed elbow the heck out of him. That's gotta hurt. Oh god, is he okay? Wrestling is a sport of communication. All of these guys train together to not only know how to perform moves, but how to respond to them. It allows them to look like they're being hurt, but only be kind of hurt. The crowd cheers as Johnny Snowman pins the Southern Dandy and is announced as the winner. The next match features a wrestler named Generation Y2K, who comes out looking like a hipster barista. He takes selfies with fans on the way up to the ring and pauses after everyone to post it on Instagram. He's really playing up the millennial thing, huh? He's sort of the boogeyman to old-timer wrestling fans. His opponent, the old-timer, walks out. Oh, the crowd seems to be divided in who they're rooting for. The old-timer pulls some pretty sweet moves after he takes out a walking cane from under the stage and beats Generation Y2K over the head with it. Up against the ropes, Generation Y2K blinds the old-timer with the flash on his camera phone and is able to pin him to win the match. He takes a celebratory selfie with his unconscious opponent. During a break, Hugo and I leave to get refills from the concession stand. We wind our way back through clusters of wrestling fans to get to the line. So, what do you think so far? It's just okay. It's actually really cool. I'm glad I'm here with you. It's really cool. Yes. This is amazing. Why didn't I get into wrestling sooner? You know, I'm kind of surprised. I was sort of expecting the crowd to just be a bunch of aggressive, sweaty older guys, but it's so diverse. I've even seen a bunch of families with their kids. Everyone looks super happy to be here.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that's how I got into wrestling. When I was a kid, my dad used to take me and my brothers to matches all the time. There's one gaggle of kids loitering in a corner that are exceptionally loud, even over the din of the stadium. Looking closer, I can't help but feel like these kids seem familiar. Oh god, I know these kids. They're Hugo's students. So don't turn around when I tell you this, but some of your students are here. Hugo immediately tenses up. Oh my god, I can't let them see me here. They'll never listen to me ever again. I position myself between the kids and Hugo, hoping that I can act as a human shield. I glance over at the group of children again, and I recognize that Colin kid. He kicks one of his friends in the shin and laughs. Man, that Colin kid is a piece of work. Colin, if he sees me here, he'll never let it go. He's a master manipulator. We have to get back to the relative safety of our seats. What's the plan? This is a sneaking mission. Create a diversion. Just walk back to your seats. We gotta be sneaky if we're gonna get back in that ring unscathed. How quiet are you? I've gotten pretty good at sneaking up on students who are texting under their desks during class, so I can be pretty quiet if need be. Perfect. We just need to find some cover to hide behind as we navigate back to our seats. Where to? Hide behind a merchandise rack, duck under the snack counter. Quick, get inside my shirt. I have to say it. Undertale Game Pass BC plate shiz. I might, but off camera. What? There's no time to explain. Just trust me. Oh my god. I lift up my shirt and pull it down over Hugo, his body flush against my chest. I start shuffling us towards the door. Off camera? Why? Because chat's gonna be fucking unbearable. Anybody new is gonna be banned like instantly. Dude, that was amazing. A few people stare at us, but nobody could tell it's Hugo. At this point, Hugo's nestled gently against me. It's actually kind of nice. Once we get closer to the ring, he shimmies out of my shirt. Well, it worked, somehow. Hugo and I sit down and breathe a huge sigh of relief. Phew, that was close. Now we can hide out for the rest of the night and enjoy ourselves in the comfort of anonymity within a large crowd. The lights dim again.
Oh.
This is the match we've been waiting for. The corporate shield walks out to elevator music. He's wearing a three-piece suit and sunglasses. Once he gets to the ring, he takes off his sunglasses and rips the sleeves off of his suit jacket, flexing his arms for the crowd. One of the people from his entourage produces a graph chart and sets it up in the center of the ring. The corporate shield grabs a microphone. I got a message for the Eastern Dragon. If you'll refer to the graph in the center of the ring, you'll see a quarterly projection of how much I'm about to kick your ass. Just ban chat then? Exactly. Yeah, Undertale / Dark Souls for the chat. It's just gross. The whole crowd erupts. The core pirate. Now if you'll direct your attention to the Jumbotron, we all look up at a PowerPoint presentation titled Kicking the Eastern Dragon's Ass. Key Performance Indicators. Do sub only or something? Good stream game from what I've seen. Maybe. That's not a bad idea. I like never do sub only, but that's not a bad idea. I just feel like random, like, people literally will just see if somebody new is playing it for the first time and then just come in just a backseat or spoil, you know? So that's not a bad idea at all. First I have to see if my PC can run it. It's like literally the most graphically basic game ever, but you never know with my PC. You do Dead Rising 4 yet? I don't like the Dead Rising series at all. The corporate shield takes a laser pointer and gives a lengthy presentation on just how and why he'll defeat the Eastern Dragon. He showcases several well-utilized clip art graphics. That was informative. The lights dim again and pan flute music plays. I think it's a pan flute? I'm actually not sure if I know what a pan flute sounds like. The Eastern Dragon walks out to cheers from the crowd. Aren't pan flutes a Central America thing? Hugo shrugs.
Oh.
Wrestling. The Eastern Dragon stands outside the ring and grabs a microphone. Corporate shill, it's nice to see you again. More cheers from the crowd. That was a good presentation. The clip art was a very nice touch. He points to the corporate shill menacingly. I'm looking forward to a nice and exciting match. The crowd doesn't really know what to do here. He's not the best at trash talk, but I promise he's one of the most talented wrestlers you'll ever see. The match starts and it's just as exciting as Hugo had hyped it up to be. The Eastern Dragon performs some ridiculous aerial stunts that make me concerned for his safety. He does what Hugo calls a moonsault from the top rope onto the corporate shill. The air in the stadium is electric as these two athletes lock arms and try to demolish one another. I can't help but get into it. Look at all the fancy moves they're doing in the ring. The corporate shill pile drives the Eastern Dragon, who looks passed out in the center of the ring. He climbs up to the top rope and motions to the cheering crowd. Oh no, he's about to do his finishing move, the corporate ladder. The corporate shill poses at the top of the ropes. The Eastern Dragon still isn't moving. Could this be the end of his young career? Get up, Eastern Dragon. You can do it, Eastern Dragon. The corporate shill launches off the top rope in a huge arch. I don't know. He brings his elbow down on the Eastern Dragon with the full force of a Fortune 500 company, putting local vendors out of business. Did he elbow him or shoot him? The corporate shill pins the Eastern Dragon and the match ends. Hugo sinks into his chair. Man, he should have won that. I sit down with Hugo. What a match. It was amazing. I think I'm a fan of wrestling now? Hugo looks over to me and our eyes catch. I'm glad. The event goes on and we have little downtime before the next match. We decide to just relax in our seats to avoid the middle schoolers. It's unlikely they would ever notice up in the upper level nosebleeds. I look up at the Jumbotron. Oh hey, they're doing the kiss cam thing. It zooms in on a bunch of cute couples who all do a quick smooch to raucous cheers from the crowd. Oh, that's so nice. And then it zooms in on Hugo and I.
Sweet Manchego.
What? What? What do I do here? I look over to Hugo and see the same mortified expression on his face. The entire crowd is chanting and neither of us know what to do. Give the crowd what they want. I slowly lean in, awkwardly tilting my head. Cheers from the crowd erupt all around me. I look back up at the Jumbotron to see a couple behind us making out with full force. Oh. Hugo and I turn beet red and slink back into our chairs. So much for laying low, I guess. Okay, so you wanna? Well, I mean, the Jumbotron fucked it anyways. It wasn't me. But he also had the eggplants flying out, so we're good. The rest of the match thankfully goes off without incident. Hugo and I eventually laugh off the kiss cam and get back into the wrestling. After the show ends, he convinces me to hang back and let the rest of the crowd exit so we wouldn't risk running into Colin and his awful group of friends. By the time Hugo and I walk back to his car, most of the wrestling fans have cleared out. The parking lot is surprisingly empty save a beat-up car parked a few spots down from us. We rarely keep an eye out for any stray middle schoolers as we hang out by my car. Man, that was an experience, right? It's one thing to watch it on TV, but to be there in person is just, wow. Thank you again. I would have never gotten to experience this if it weren't for you. It's just me and Hugo in front of the car in an empty parking lot. I look down. Kind of funny. About the kiss cam, huh? Yeah, it was super funny. But neither of us are smiling. We look into each other's eyes and I could feel a warmth radiating from my cheeks. We stare at each other for just a little bit too long. Hey, cool shirt. I turn around to see a guy in a hoodie and basketball shorts walking up to us, a duffel bag slung over his shoulder. I haven't seen one of those in years.
Sweet man, Jacob.
Oh my god. Yeah, I got it from a trade with this guy from streetsmarks.net. I love that website. Someone always posts these awesome, super detailed breakdowns of matches in the indie circuit. Have you seen those? The names like, JJ something. JD Slaminger? Yeah, that's him. Those are my write-ups. You're JD Slaminger? You're kidding. Oh man, I'm such a huge fan of your work. It's so nice to meet you. The man vigorously shakes Hugo's hand. I'm honored. Oh man, I wish I could stay and chat. I have so many questions, but I'll PM you on the forums if you ever want to talk shop. Absolutely. The man starts walking away. Hugo coughs nervously to get his attention again. Is there any chance you could sign my shirt? The guy turns around and beams. Sure thing. Wait. It all finally clicks into place for me. You're the Eastern Dragon. I love your work. Thank you, man. The Eastern Dragon signs Hugo's shirt, waves goodbye, and walks to his car. I stand there with my mouth open the entire time. That was the Eastern Dragon. He likes my work. Dude, you're like friends with the Eastern Dragon now. He's gonna PM me. Hugo and I high five. He's so excited he's shaking. Mr. Vega? Oh man. Colin and his cronies just pop out of nowhere. Oh no, here we go. Colin, nice to see you and your friends all the way out here. What are you doing here? I don't see a library anywhere near us. I was watching the Power Slam series with my friend. Ha! Mr. Vega likes wrestling? What a fart knocker. Actually, that's pretty cool. Shut up, dickweed. Nah, man. That's actually rad as hell. Who are you just talking to? Probably one of your stupid book nerd friends. Actually, he was talking to his good buddy, the Eastern Dragon. All of Colin's friends gasp. Guys, come on, he's lying. There's no way the Eastern Dragon would hang out with these losers. Oh yeah? How did I get his autograph then? Colin's friends lose their minds, screaming their heads off. Colin is red with anger. See you in class, bitch. Oh, fuck. That's amazing. You can't say that. Who's gonna believe you? Hugo and I hop into the car to the tune of more children screaming. We laugh all the way home. Yo, get sunned. Hugo and I descend the stairs of his home into his wrestling man cave where we both crack a beer. We're both winding down after an exciting evening. Yo, go off, Hugo, right? Got him. So if you were a wrestler, what would your persona be? Yo, the savage teacher, apparently. Hugo answers immediately. J.D. Slaminger. My forum name. I gotta represent my literary roots. My costume would be a tweed coat and my finishing move would be a catcher in the eye, where I poke my opponent's eyes out and call them a phony. Wow. I've given it a lot of thought. What about you? I would be Bomb Clancy, Mario Brawltali, or Dad. Really? Bomb Clancy. Slamming her, I hardly knew her. Bomb Clancy. I'd come out in a bomber jacket, aviator sunglasses, and a navy cap. My finishing move is the hunt for Red Shocktober, where I accuse the other wrestler of being a communist and defeat them in a decades-long proxy war. I'm just now realizing that I don't know any actual wrestling moves. You know I could teach you some. I smirk. Can you show me a rear naked choke? Just choke me, Hugo, please. I'm game. Hugo and I square up in the center of the room, ready to go at it. I'll go easy on you. On Bomb Clancy? Absolutely not. And before I know it, I'm on the floor. Hugo wraps his legs around me and squeezes. I can't move. This is a figure 4 leg lock. If I were applying full force right now, you would be in extreme pain. He effortlessly twists around again and grabs my arm. Good lord, he's strong. Any movement on my end is useless. And this is an arm bar. You're Pretty good. You can tap out anytime you like. Not a chance. Hugo flips around one last time on top of me. He hooks his arm under my leg and presses his body down on my chest. And this is me pinning you. Our faces are inches apart right now. I can't tell if I'm breathing heavily because of the physical activity or because of something else. I lean forward and kiss Hugo, who seems just as surprised as I am. I pull back a little embarrassed, but he kisses me again. He slowly releases his submission hold on me and cradles my face in his hands. He presses his forehead against mine and we laugh. I guess we both win. Guess so. I pull him back in for another kiss. Do you have any more moves to show me? I think I might have a few. Yes! We saw the moves, baby.
That
Rank
was so
S.
good, you gave me goosebumps.
Fuck yeah, I gave you goosebumps, Ray. Oh, my dick was balls deep in your asshole. Hell yeah. We did it. Dad tip number 56. Go ask your mother. I'm proud. I'm proud. We did it. I told you guys I'd fuck him. And I didn't want to let you down. That tip number 69. It's okay to cry if you're feeling sad. Okay. Do you think it loads this slow on Steam? Whew, I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Shizu, be cool. Tell me I have like a hickey. She's black as fuck, brown man, Ray, it's technically canon. Wow. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No, you asked too many questions. Sorry, sweetie, it's the feds. I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh no, I forgot again. Dad, oh gosh, I'm gonna be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would be fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I wanted to get you a little something. You graduated high school last week. I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whipped the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. No way! I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it would be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. 19 fucking seasons? And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this, thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Toss the old pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake, the good kind with the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I thought she didn't have friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Shizu. Quizmaster. Hey, who's ready for a crazy graduation party? You don't have to be on right now. Quinn, it's just a party. I'm crying in the club. Light speed, god damn it. What do you mean? It's the, you know what? Keep that energy, hold it close, you deserve it. Just like me and my loving wife deserve happiness, right? You know it. Shizu. Brian, you made it. Ha, I don't pass up a good mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thank you so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro, this is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Hey.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Let's hit the gym sometime soon, huh? Sure thing, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out from behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all the ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces, ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin it on me because we look alike. I have your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh, boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang out soon, yeah?
Dude.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Looks like you've settled into the neighborhood quite nicely. Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac. Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events. We got a big schedule planned for the rest of the year. Yeah, he has twins and a baby. Dude, it's crazy around here. Sure thing, Joseph. And maybe if you aren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime. Sure, Joseph, that'd be great. Well, see you later. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely to the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Okay. Hey, man. Matt, let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. Hey. I turn to see Ernest, looking like he has something to say. Hey, Ernest. Thanks for being nice to my dad. Whoa. People are really mean to him sometimes. I mean, I guess I am too. But, he seems happy when you're around, so, that's cool. Well, geez, Ernest, I don't know what to say. You know, I think people got you pegged wrong. You got a soft side. You tell anyone I told you that, I'm gonna set your trash can on fire. There it is. Also, you don't know me. Before I can respond, Ernest walks away, a cloud of vapor trailing behind him. Well, that was at least a little pleasant. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. Oh shit, was it say I wouldn't be who I am without you? Don't cry, I swear to God, Shizu, if you cry again. You're the best, Dad, I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrap package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kinda shocking, all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff, intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. Oh, great. They grew up so fast, right? It would be my honor. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. I glance over to the back of the yard where Hugo is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Love you, Pops. Amanda runs off to join her friends. They're all friends now? I take a seat next to Hugo as the last guests make their way out of the party. Cool shirt. Thanks. It reminds me of a special night. So the secret's out, huh? Hugo likes wrestling? You know, I was really nervous to come here dressed like this, but everybody in the neighborhood, they were nothing but accepting of me and my hobbies. Turns out that Craig's a huge fan too. And Colin told everyone at school that I'm into wrestling, but it actually backfired on him. The kids have a weird sort of respect for me now. A few of them even asked me to be the sponsor for their wrestling club. Not the Olympic wrestling. The wrestling that I like. I actually like both, but there's an important distinction and I think you know which one I'm talking about. See, just goes to show there's nothing wrong with being open about what you like. I agree. And as long as I'm being open, I'm also a huge fan of very handsome dads who throw great parties for their kid and love a good word jumble. I blush, and I'm a big fan of... Quick, think of something clever. Hugo's. That's Hugo specifically. Hugo laughs. He drapes an arm around my shoulders and pulls me closer. He plants a soft kiss on my forehead. I'm happy here. Me too. Hugo and I watch the sun dip below the horizon together. Hey, do you think maybe later you could show me some new wrestling moves? Shizu, how about I show you my pump handle pile driver? I can't help but giggle. What's that? You'll see. Fuck. What's up, Britt? How's it going? We did it, baby. We beat the game, and we fucked Ray. Pump handle pile driver. Nice. Nice. Is there a comma between the last name and Junior? I'll let the credits play out, and then I'll see if I can load up a save and do the other dates. Or if I do that, I could probably like stream this all night tomorrow too. But I don't know if I feel like it. I mean, we already got the best one. My man Chris P. Bacon. Yeah, buddy. What the fuck? There's a piano minigame, a wheeling minigame, skee ball minigame, golf minigame, fishing minigame, concert minigame. Alright, I did the concert. A gargoyle? Oh my god. Look how many minigames there are that we didn't see. Sour, please. Formed by baths. Okay. Oh, it was Barry that did that one? That's amazing. Test company, please ignore. Skee ball, putting balls in holes inside of a game where your main goal is to put balls in holes. Ballception. Aquaman went off on this game. Wow, I was just thinking the same. Shout out to Sabrina Spaghetti. And all of our dads. Oh, a game from Game of Grumpu. Game Gearu. Barry can sing, apparently. Although it was like a joke song. It's not this song that he did. He did the stream safe one. You're the best, Pops. Amanda. Yo. Nice. Nice. Screenshot, please. Yeah, Game Grumps made this. You didn't know that? They developed and published it. I mean, like, obviously Aaron and Danny didn't, like, program in it. But, yeah. I had no clue. Yeah, I guess let's, at least for tonight, let's see if I do... Okay, oh shit, it's all epilogue? Okay, Dad book. Let's do... Looking before beef, you're in the clear. Okay,
You've got dads.
I've done 2 with him, right? Oh, just 1? Let's go and continue with Matt. Dude, Lightspeed has just been getting banned 18 times a minute tonight. What are you doing? First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairiest chest. Okay. Solo from Kid Charlemagne is the greatest guitar solo I ever recorded. Dude, this game was really good, by the way. I really liked it. I thought it was all just going to be, like I said, memes and stuff, but it was really well written, I thought. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda. Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father, want to go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you could get called cool once, and now you hear the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff? Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. That tip number 77, don't smoke. Yeah, I know. Listen. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of. An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, though not one that will dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with the fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Where the fuck my bit badge? I think it's because you can have a limit of 3 badges. So now that you have a Twitch Prime badge, it replaces your bit badge, but you can turn it off if you want to. That is the reason why. Change the subject, defend witch house, reappropriate lines from Taken. Taken. Listen here, Pablo, I have a very specific set of skills too. I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. Dad. Shizu. Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. That's, Jesus Christ. Light speed. That's really weird, Chris. I see you've met my newest employee. Oh, at your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Veil starts their world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo, now, what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. That's funny. A classic. And you? Americano football, decaf for cutie. Wow. Death cat for cutie. Okay, Father John Misto. Sure. Because it's daddy. Father John Misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke of Father John Misty as an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty. So I was like, yeah, never mind. Coming right up, Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. He'll get the hang of it. For as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually going to be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was going to go record shopping. Want to come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people, but for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I really feel comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? No. I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. Oh, this should be fun then. We're going to find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent, but really I think it's just nice to collect records.
Yeah, sounds great.
It's cool that in this day and age we have about just every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
Hey.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with the cassette tapes so that we could record our favorite songs? Don't miss that. Do not miss that. It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation. I have no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Purple.
Hey.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil, Mountain Spring, Camouflage Summer Breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence, Cherry Blossom. Yeah, Violence. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, Bowling Alley, Star Trek Bridge Ambiance, House of the Bone Chorus. I don't know. Let's say this. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano? Living off the fat of the land in Ibiza? Starting a new life in the Baltics. Kinda inside of an active volcano because it'll kill me. Sure. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. That one. Matt thinks for a moment.
Oh.
Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is rap music by Killer Mike. That album's amazing. Dude. It worked. I love Killer Mike. That album is super dope. Also check out Run the Jewels. It sounded like you wanted some mean stuff. This album was actually produced by LP. So you can technically consider it the predecessor to all of the Run the Jewels stuff they've been doing. Huh. Oh, dude, thanks for the recommendation. I can't believe they actually put that in this game. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Run the Jewels is too lit. Run the Jewels is fucking amazing. Yo, can I ban Lightspeed again? Fucking destroy him. You don't dance game Run the Jewels. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Shizu. Shizu, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Okay, lovely to meet you. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Oh.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance? Nice. Solid video drop, Joe. I might see if I could get a few. I might see if I could get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record. We head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. Very true. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through high school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. All that stuff, and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Chad, I don't remember what it's called, but I have that thing where I see colors when I hear music. And there's nothing better than when the album cover is the same color as the songs. If an album consistently has the same color, and then the album cover has it, I'm like, Now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing the songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was.
Oh.
Party in the USA brings me back. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. Chad, I also once took my sister. She was too young to go without a chaperone. So I brought her and her friend to a Good Charlotte concert, and we stood in the freezing rain for 3 hours. And I brought my Discman and my Exhibit CD, and my batteries died after 2 songs. I wanted to die. And I hated that type of music back then. So I remember literally wearing my headphones with no music, but just to drown out some of the noise. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Stood in the blistering cold for 3 hours and they still said no. And then now I stream Anthem and I use the Anthem by Good Charlotte as the fucking intro. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Oh.
People play Anthem. When I did the trial, lol. Is that the concert you almost swung at a bitch at? No, another one. That was at a hymn concert when I strangled the dude. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Sure. Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Hey.
Ha, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in the state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters shrouded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman. Surprise, the person almost jumps out of the skin. It's Lucien Damien's son. Yep. Who sent you? We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is legal. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge of current drug lingo. Cite mutually assured destruction. What? Sure. Oh yeah, you know I'm cool. Every day I'm ripping that stinky grass, you know, Stalin's handiwork. The dandelion of the damned? 5? 20? Wait, which one is the drug number? Oh fuck, he didn't like that. Stop, please stop. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right, now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One? One what?
Oh.
Yeah, he means weed, Lucien. Yeah, but how much?
Hey.
One? Oh my god, look, here. Take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's all forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucien hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
Yeah, 1 marijuana, please. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get off of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Oh, shit. Have a good one, Chris. Thanks for hanging. Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on the way to buy rolling paper and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carpet Seat is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome, let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. His place is fucking cool, dude. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. What collection? I see like 10 books. Maybe a record. Okay. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold them onto them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house. If you say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think it is, and I take it. I know, Hicks, tonight is ridiculous. Well, let's Open up the nug. Smoke some of that gateway drug. Rip that Gulf fairway. Yo, let's rip that Gulf fairway, my dude. Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? Oh yeah, true. I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god, did we develop a taste for meth? No, Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right. We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that?
Man.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Unequalized. Amazing. Were you two in a band together? Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in, right here. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice.
I don't know if
I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Ska never dies. Except for Communist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. Start jamming out on a piano rendition of the infamous song that you would play at parties in hopes of getting people to like you.
Hey.
I don't really remember it. Cool. Alright, buddy. Can you top that? I shouldn't. Come on.
Hey.
No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. You just sat through a butchered version of Wonderwall by Oasis. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Oh hell yeah. Oh hell yeah. Okay. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? Ska came before reggae. This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man. That was killer. Are you going to pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It just doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any farther. Alright, man, but I hope that you know how beautiful your music was. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to the door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano and I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. What smells like a pizza parlor in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
Huh?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry? No, I'm dead. Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please.
Oh.
Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. I was record collecting. It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way, was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing.
Yeah.
He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we could work off the off of the chord progression. Did I hear spaghetti? Yeah, you did. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an intervention for the house hunter who's crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of the house any color they want, right? Matt's song is stuck in my head all night. Date completo. Oregano. God damn it.
Yeah, even Pitchfork would like that.
Fuck, that's 2 B's in a row. Not like Hugo. I got S with him. He's so dreamy. All right, let's do this last date with Matt and then we'll wrap up. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approached the bar, I could hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain, maybe I should wait this out inside. 2 B's in a row, BB. Order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I could certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice.
Hey.
I look over to the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone and in the corner nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into the middle distance. Hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyway and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guesses she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? I slide out the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just she usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. She doesn't, go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah? Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I just... Sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait, can we just... Hold on. What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake. Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh? How does that have to do with
Welcome.
dating Matt?
You've got dads.
Alright, Matt. Save and continue. Let's do it, baby. Tip is bored, make sure you're getting enough. No, shut up. I need it so bad. I need it so bad. Don't skip the corners. Boom, 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 boom. Matt and I have spent a lot of time together lately. After we went record shopping the first time, it sort of became a weekly tradition for us to scope out Final Fantasy VII for new releases. On quieter days, I'll go to the Coffee Spoon just to hang out with him. He's been trying to get me to branch out from my usual black coffee to try new drinks, and they're always delicious. We fucking Matt too? Hell yeah, dog. Since I've been spending so much time with Matt, Carmencita and Amanda have become really close friends. Amanda's taking Carmencita under her wing, teaching her about photography, helping her with homework, and introducing her to music that's not just boy bands. Well, she did end up taking her to one of those scream cry dancing boy concerts so Matt wouldn't have to go. A truly heroic move. I could tell that Carmencita really looks up to her a lot, so it's great that Amanda's trying to be a good mentor. The open mic night is tonight. Amanda and I busy ourselves getting ready. I try to pick out a nicer outfit than usual and pace around the room. A bunch of really cool bands are going to be playing and I'm really excited to see them. I haven't been to a show since the first time Matt and I hung out. It's weird. Ever since Matt played piano for me that one time, I've never been able to convince him to do it again. He's told me that he also plays guitar, drums, and even the trumpet. He still won't play any of them. For someone so passionate about music, it's strange that he doesn't want to actually play it. You ready to go, Pops? I can hear Amanda in the hallway as she approaches my room. Yep. Amanda pops her head in and looks me over. She pinches the bridge of her nose. Dad, we talked about this. What? The sandals. They're older than I am. Vintage, some would argue. I thought you threw them out. Amanda, since when did you enroll in the Fashion Police Academy? He's not even trying to play the skin flute. I got kicked out because I was a loose cannon who didn't play by the rules. For example, you're not allowed to mix florals, but you totally can if you have a good eye for color. You're out of your jurisdiction, rookie. Amanda guards the door until I pick a better outfit. Stop! Those sandals are going directly into the evidence locker. What's the... It's the trash. You could pry these sandals from my cold, dead hands. I propose a compromise.
Yeah.
Fine, keep them, but you're committing a heinous crime. Justice will find you one day. Come on, Dad, we gotta go. Never seen the coffee spoon so packed. See? Look how packed it is. I spot familiar faces from the pub concert, all sipping on their caffeinated beverages of choice. A couple of people are setting up on stage. I don't see Matt, but I'm sure he's busy in the back. Amanda and Carmencita find each other immediately and do their secret handshake, some complicated clapping with their hands and then a big hug. Shizu. I turn to see Hugo sitting at a table with none other than Damien. Fancy seeing you two here. I am, as you know, a dedicated patron of the arts. It's a bit of a tradition between Damien and I now. Matt's open mic nights always seem to bring out the best talent in town. Sometimes it gets a bit odd, even for my admittedly eclectic tastes. You guys seen Matt around? Yeah, he was just helping that Pablo kid get some equipment out of his van. Whoa, Vacant Veil is playing a set? What? It's a witch house. Damien's ears perk. What is that? I don't know. Well, it sounds delightful. Amanda says it isn't. Shame. Yeah, oh shit, Hugo here? Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna go find Matt and see if he needs any help. I head to the back room with a coffee spoon where I find Matt going over some last minute show details with Pablo. My dude. Pablo and I share a full-on sincere bro hug.
Hey,
I'm glad you could make it, Shizu. Wouldn't miss it for the world, man. You guys need any help? I think we're all set, actually. Pablo, can you remind me what order people are going up in? Well, you got the handsome and unforgettable Vacant Veil opening up the set with the selections from his new album, Witch Diaries. And then the third waves, who are all extremely attractive and could beat me up and I'd still be into it, are playing a 3-person acoustic set. We got a little bit of spoken word in there, a magic act, and then it looks like we're closing with... Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. No, absolutely not. I remember the ridiculous set that this band put on when they opened for Pup. Sometimes when it's quiet, I can still hear the sound of an accordion being violently thrown against the wall over and over. They weren't that bad. No, you don't understand. The last time they played open mic night, they lit their bassist on fire, and the fire marshal had to shut us down. They also refused to pay for their drinks. Yikes. They're not playing tonight. Well, they're outside, all 17 of them. Tell them we're full. Then who's filling their spot? Matt, you should play. Come on, Matt, you should play. Oh, fuck. I can't. I really can't. I'll play. What are you doing?
Hey.
What? What would you even do? Stop talking. Close your mouth. This Communist Manifesto is making a comeback solo show. I thought you didn't know how to play anymore. You don't know how to play anything anymore. Oh my god. Ska comes to you in the hour when you need it most, without fail. Stop being so desperate to please your hot friend, Shizu.
Hey.
Is there a keyboard around? Your unending thirst will be your ultimate downfall. Oh my god. Too real. Yeah, I have one right here. Then it's settled. Dude, are you sure? No, I'm not. I'm as sure as ska is generally played with the staccato notes on the upbeat.
Hey.
Well, as long as nothing gets set on fire, it can't possibly be worse than Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. Matt grabs me by the shoulders and stares into my eyes. Thank you, Shizu. I owe you big time. I settle back into my seat with Amanda and watch the show start. The house is packed now, with a few people even standing outside to watch. What have I got myself into? Yo, is this a personal attack? I may have made a mistake. I told you the sandals were a bad choice. It's not that. I agreed to pull out my ska. No, absolutely not. I had to help Matt. Dad, I love you and I support you, but we left ska behind for a reason. Look, it's either this or we're in the splash zone for a group of 20 musicians all crying at the same time for the sake of it, the sake of art. And I'm not being hyperbolic about the splash zone thing. They literally hand out ponchos. Somehow this is the preferable option. I just have to. Play the thing. Play what thing? You don't know how to play any instruments. Just promise me you'll still love me after this. I promise. But I may have to change my last name and I hope you'll understand. Of course. My new last name is going to be Fire Blast. Amanda? Or maybe Cold Steel. Matt takes the stage and a roar of applause from the crowd. He grabs the mic and addresses us all. Thank you everyone for coming out tonight. Matt's so nervous. And I'm so nervous. I can't stop staring at his mouth and that makes me even more nervous.
Hey.
We have a jam-packed roster of amazing local talent who you might already know or maybe have seen before but would like to see again, and I'm rambling now, sorry. Oh, Matt. So let me just bring on a dear friend of mine who's making his live show debut. Please welcome to the stage, Vacant Veil. The crowd cheers again and Pablo bounds up to the stage beaming. He sets up his 2 laptops and keyboard and launches into his set. Thank you everyone, this one is called Witch House Never Dies and you're next. Pablo hits the crowd with a heavy, inaccessible synth bass layered onto drum samples and flips from science fiction shows played in reverse. It's maybe not the right show for this, but everyone seems to be enjoying whatever this is. At the end of the song, Pablo jumps on the mic. Thank you to all the veil wearers who came out tonight. A portion of the crowd cheers. He has a fan base already? He has a name for the fan base? This is his first live show. You can buy t-shirts out of the trunk of my car after the show. Also, I'd like to thank my mom for coming out to watch me play. You're my rock, Ma. Love you, honey. Pablo plays a few more songs that are actually super fun to listen to. Wow, definitely did not see that coming, especially after Amanda's strongly worded thoughts about the genre. Once he's done, he vacates the stage and Matt jumps back up again. Big round of applause for our very own Pablo, who coincidentally works here. Yay, Pablo. And hey, next up are a group of young ladies who have been tearing up the East Coast with riot punk for 3 years now. Or 3 tiers. Years, I meant years. 3 years. Sorry, the writing on my hand smudged because I'm sweating. I shouldn't have told you I'm sweating. I'm sorry. Wow, he seems just as visibly nervous as I feel right now. Put your hands together for The Third Waves. Buzzcut Molly from Final Fantasy VII takes the stage, followed by 2 girls with colorful hair and fishnet stockings. All of them are wearing combat boots and all of them look mad about something. Their set is so energetic that it almost seems like a pit is going to open up in the coffee shop. I look over to Amanda, who's clearly enjoying the hell out of anarchic female-fronted punk rock. Dad, can I get a lip ring? Sure, if you pay for it yourself. Come on, it's no fun if it's not an act of youthful rebellion. After the Third Waves close out their set, a variety of acts play to the delight and sometimes horror of the crowd. The magician tries to turn a cup of coffee into a cup of coins, but ends up just spilling hot coffee all over himself and dropping the coins. As each act leaves the stage, I get more and more nervous. There are so many people here. I don't know anything about how to play the piano other than it has keys, and you have to touch the keys to make sounds. It's not a phase, it's a lifestyle. Almost spilled the flat white stripes in my hand because I'm trembling so much. No joke, Dad, I'm rooting for you. You're gonna rock 'em dead. Thanks, Manda Panda. An improv comedy group takes the stage. They take suggestions from the crowd and end up doing a scene that was supposed to be about coffee but instead turns into 5 minutes of dick jokes. Classic. I have a hard time laughing. My stomach is tying itself into knots. Not just regular knots either, like the kind of knots you get when you throw your phone charger, headphones, and laptop charger into the same bag. Out of nowhere, Matt sits down next to me. Hey, are you doing okay? I'm totally fine. I want to reassure him that I'm okay, but I just can't get the words out. I'm here? Alright, just making sure. I know you're gonna do great, Shizu. Matt squeezes my shoulder and jogs back up to the stage.
Man.
Everybody, we're down to the last act of the night. Now this person, who is my friend, is making their return to the stage after a long hiatus. Please welcome formally of the Communist Manifesto, Shizu Braku. Everyone cheers as I take the stage. Damien and Hugo are staring at me in shock. Hey everybody, good to be here. Thanks for having me on. Great crowd. My name is Shizu, but you can call me by my stage name. Frankie Two-Tone, 5 Iron Freddy, Thomas Kalnaki. Frankie Two-Tone. The crowd claps politely. I sit down at the piano. That's a lot of keys. There's so many keys. Do pianos usually have this many keys? God, these lights are really bright. Someone coughs. I guess that's some good stage banter. And now I have to play a song. The song is called "Beam Me Up, Scotty." How hard can it be? Oh my god. Oh no, I'm scared. No matter how disastrous this is, I just have to make it through this whole song and I'll have saved the day. Here goes nothing.
Tickle that ivory.
Please sing along. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Amazing. Am I... Whoa! Piano solo. I don't know how to do. Why didn't it explain the controls? I'm crushing it, dude. Killed it, baby. Doing your best deserves an S. Oh my god. Medicine is not always the best medicine. Okay. That was a disaster. I feel like I would have played better in real life. Honestly. I look up at the crowd, I see a bunch of people shifting in their seats. Oh no, I'm losing them. Ska really is dead and I killed it. Everybody ska? Everybody ska!
Hey.
Like a checkerboard tire wearing angel descending from a two-tone heaven, Matt walks on stage playing the guitar. We lock eyes and he gives me a reassuring smile as he effortlessly plays the chords to the song. I look out and see the crowd go wild to Matt's appearance on stage. Everyone's bouncing around now. And that's a true dad tip. Fills me with renewed energy as we jump into the chorus. Beam me up, Scotty. Beam me up, Scotty.
Hey.
Beam me up, Scotty, to the Star Trek Enterprise.
Hey.
Matt jumps into an improvised solo that was way better than the one Darren Springstead wrote in high school.
Hey.
We make it to the end of the song in one piece, and the crowd goes wild. I'm moist with sweat, head to toe. Fucking moist. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Sella. The crowd practically screams. They all start chanting Matt's name. They want to hear you play, man.
Oh.
Matt smiles. I think I'm ready. I excuse myself on the stage and take my seat next to Amanda as Matt cozies up to the microphone. I take back what I said about ska. That was pretty cool. I high-five Amanda and we look toward the stage. Hey everybody. More cheers. I haven't played in front of people in a long time. But it's cool to be back. This one goes out to a good friend. Matt locks eyes with me. We both smile. Who helped me to be able to do this again. Thank you. This is an old one from stillness to dancing. The entire crowd excitedly jumps to their feet. Matt closes his eyes and starts playing an upbeat, intricate melody. The crowd sways to the music. Matt looks entirely at peace with a small smile on his face as he sings. After he finishes his song, the crowd insists on an encore. He ends up playing a few more tunes to an adoring audience before thanking everyone for coming out. The moment he steps off stage, he gets mobbed by people. Everyone seems to be amazed that he's playing again. Damien and Hugo thread their way through the crowd to come talk to me. That was amazing. It was certainly a sight. Do they make industrial dark wave ska? I'm not too sure if that genre exists, but it's never too late to start a band, apparently. I glance back over at Matt, who's hugging a bunch of people. They really seem excited to see him play. Well, yeah, he hasn't played since he lost Rosa. What? I didn't realize. It suddenly all makes sense why Matt was so reluctant to play. It must have taken so much for him to jump on stage with me just now. The crowd slowly filters out into the street as the show ends. I decide to stick around a little longer to see if I could talk to Matt. Hey, I'm taking Carmencita to get ice cream. Is it okay if she sleeps over? We're gonna paint our nails and start a punk band. Yeah, go have fun. Just please don't wake up the neighbors with any biting truths about the government or whatever. Don't worry, we'll wake them up figuratively instead. Amanda and Carmencita bump fists and head out. I spot Matt finishing up conversations with a couple stragglers out on their way out of the coffee shop. Hey, Matt. Hey, dude. Need help closing up?
Yeah, sounds great.
I'd love that. Matt and I stack up chairs and sweep the floor in silence. We carry the stage equipment back to Matt's van, where we see Pablo selling merch to a crowd of people out of his trunk. Shirts of the finest quality, every step of production from thread to stitch, overseen by yours truly, graphic designs fit for a king. That kid's gonna go far.
Oh.
We head back into the coffee spoon and Matt puts the finishing touches on closing. When we're all done, Matt and I lean up against the counter. Thanks for saving me from myself up there.
Hey.
All in all, it ended up being pretty cute.
What?
Plus, you protected us from Jonathan Jones and his speakeasy choir. Someone told me that they tried to do a street performance down the road and they all got arrested for trying to form a human pyramid in traffic. Did it feel good to be on stage again? Yeah, FrameRateMerch.com.
Hey.
Yeah, it really did. I heard that you stopped playing after your wife died. I didn't realize it had been that long.
Hey.
Yeah. Matt looks like he wants to say something but is having a hard time getting it out. He takes a deep breath. I'm not really a people person, obviously. Crowds make me nervous as all hell, which is not exactly the best for performing live music. But when I was with Rosa, she lit up the room. I could follow her lead. After she passed, I was lost. Even touching a guitar hurt too much. I tried playing for people over and over, but the music would never come out, so I just gave up. I guess what I'm trying to say is, life wasn't this scary when I had someone in my corner, someone I felt safe with. I hadn't felt that for a long time. Until tonight. What changed?
Hey.
You. Blood rushes to my face. When I saw you looking so scared on stage, you reminded me of myself, and I don't want anyone else to have to feel that bad.
Hey.
But when I got up there and started playing for the first time in forever, I just felt comfortable. I was having fun. I had spent all this time being so afraid of performing that I forgot how much I loved it.
Oh.
Your strength gave me strength. Wherever you were trying to, or whether you were trying to or not, you got me out of my comfort zone, so thank you.
Hey.
Thank you for helping me realize that I can do this. I'm glad I could help. You coming on stage, I didn't think you would stick your neck out for me like that, especially considering all of this. That really means a lot to me. Well, you mean a lot to me. Matt and I lock eyes. He leans in and kisses me, quick and soft. He pulls away and covers his mouth.
Huh?
Oh God, I'm sorry. Sorry, I can't believe I just did that. Neither can I, but I'm glad you did. Our lips touch again. I brush his hair out of the way and rest my hand on the small of his back. Matt pulls me closer. Everything about him is sweet and soft. His lips taste like vanilla. He smells like coffee cake. I can feel him smile through the kiss, which makes me smile. He laughs into my mouth and I can't help but laugh too, our teeth knocking against each other. Ow! The moment I open my eyes, I realize we're still leaning against the espresso machine. Maybe the coffee shop isn't the right place for this. Maybe you're right. Let's go back to my place. Hell fucking yeah. Fuck him on the coffee counter.
Yeah, even Pitchfork would like that.
Alright, well, consistent. It wasn't me, but she caught me on the counter. It wasn't me, but she caught me on the counter. It wasn't me, but she caught me on the counter. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. It's true. Is it? I don't know. It's been a while since I huffed gas. I mean, so I wonder if it's going to be the same ending, but just I'm with him. Whew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool. She's would be cool. Walk to the door. Suspicious. Off to a good start. Something fishy. Let's change it up. Sorry, sweetie. It's the feds. That life of crime is finally catching up to you. I tried to send him in a different direction, but even I'm no match for the power and funding of the U.S. government. Well, if they think they're gonna take me alive, they got another thing coming. I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Okay, let's, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, we just saw all this, so I want to see. Yeah. Pablo, how's the shirt business going? My butt. I got men's shirts, I got women's shirts, I got tank tops in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each one of them with fine quality screen printed with the logo visage of world-renowned witch house outfit Vacant Veil. Purchasable at most respectable retailers. But more specifically, out of the trunk of my car. I'm also selling my mom's world-famous homemade apple butter. Never stop hustling, Pablo. Baby, you got it. Shizu, Brian, you made it. Ah, don't pass up a good Mac. What do you think of the party? Not bad. Okay, so these are not gonna change. Bro.
Nice.
Okay. You guys ate all the fucking cake, you fat little shits. Okay, you love Jesus. Oh, thanks, Hugo. I learned from the best. I've got a pocket full of gift cards that say you already knew a thing or two. Let's get together for trivia night again sometime soon, huh? You know it. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going for her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends to not see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey, congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me. You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
And I'll have you know that the little globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so she'll fit into college just fine. Hey, yeah. Thanks to a good cake. Oh yeah, he knows, I know, but I am a man of my word. The story of his oregano betrayal will go unsung. Thanks for coming by. I spot Amanda and Carmencita in a corner of the party. I wonder what they're up to. As I walk up, I can tell they're already deep in a conversation. Listen, it's like prison rules. First day of high school, you gotta establish yourself at the top of the pecking order. Really? No, just find a group of people that you like and then hang out with them. Be yourself. Don't worry about being cool. You'll find friends. And try not to kiss anyone who also has braces. You get stuck, kiddo. Hey, guys. Hey, Amanda's dad. Carmencita here is getting ready for high school. Got any advice? When you join band, pick the easiest instrument to carry. I'm still walking a little sideways from my sousaphone days. Flute it is. Alright, I'll leave you guys to it. Carmencita, me and Amanda are still on for dinner with you and your pops tomorrow? Yes, we're already planning a carrot cake for you guys. I better keep making rounds. I leave the two to keep conspiring. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Matt. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill.
Hey.
It seems like Amanda really enjoyed this. Thanks for putting together such a nice surprise. Carmencita's middle school graduation is coming up in a year or two. I'm sure for the right fee I could put something together. Only if I get to DJ. Matt looks down at his hands. He does that whenever he's trying to figure out the right words to say. I think I had an idea about where this was going, but I don't know anymore. I like you a lot, Shizu, but I don't think it's more than just as a friend. Ah, I get that, man. You're cool as hell, and I'm down to keep this as friends. Matt looks up at me. I appreciate that. I'm still welcome at the coffee spoon? Buddy, you'd be the guest of honor. Oh, because we only got B's. I was like, the whole time I was like, what? Fuck, so you could, oh wow. I suck. But not in the good way. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. You only got B, so you don't get that D. Damn it. Damn it. So I didn't even get the fuck Matt? At least we kissed him, I guess. Yeah, friend zoned. Alright, so this stuff.
Yeah.
Imbaraku. Damn it. At least we got Hugo. We did what we set out to do. Alright. I'm gonna call it a stream there. Then I'm gonna be done with the game there as well. I'm not gonna do like the rest of the dates. I'm actually just gonna quit there. I'm like over it. You fucked him on the counter, right? It was a really, really good game, but I'm like getting bored. So, like, tomorrow's stream would just suck because it'd be just me not interested. Plus, the viewership for this game is garbo. But, yeah, so let's kill the local recording. Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm going to stream, but something. Let's find somebody to raid.